Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch. If Stone has you down on the block, don't front him unless you have help on the weak side. His pet move is spinning away from the defender for an alley-oop. If you think he's a load in a post, wait till you see him flying through the air catching lobs. Okay? And don't be fooled by his vibe. Stone comes across all super chill, SoCal, whatever, but he's locked in. Dude's ranked 23rd in the country for a reason, all right? Nobody in this locker room is stopping him by themselves. We do it as a team, okay? Okay, let's get everybody out on the floor and walk through some sets. MP, you mind hanging back a bit?
Hey, Coach, if this is about me being late, I promise it won't happen again.
I believe you. But you're still suspended from today's game.
Come on, Coach. No, not this one. I need this one. You know how many scouts are here.
I'm sorry, but I gotta do it, MP. You know the rules.
Coach, listen, I'm all for rules, but not this one, okay? I'll sit out the next game, I promise. I'm begging you, I need this one.
Okay. You want to make it to the NBA, right?
Yes, it's all that matters to me.
And I believe you can do it, MP. But you gotta start conducting yourself like a pro.
Yeah, but I gotta make it.
That means always doing the work, never cutting corners, never taking your situation for granted. Hey, look up. I told you when I first met you, it's our job to make you look good. And I can't do that if I don't hold you accountable. You won't learn and you won't grow.
No, Coach, it's just the worst possible time.
The deeper you get into this thing, the more every little step and misstep matters. I hate doing this as much as you hate hearing it, but you gotta sit today. That's how you learn. And that's the end of this discussion. I see you on the bench.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer MP deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for Coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
I messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of two investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for three.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from Sac.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from Sac, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer, MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from Sac.
And both of these players are viewed as blue chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on him waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the one. Devontae Mills is the two guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Down low. Here's Pagan. What a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
To the middle. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
A prolific offensive game. He's a ton of fun to watch.
And the free throw, no good. On the wing, it's Martinez. Covered by Mills. And it's stolen by MP. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Most, I'd say.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington outside. Lund with the pick. From deep. Second chance shot, and the attack from Sac with another bucket right there.
Making the save. One was right place, right time where squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
From deep, it's MP. Nice, 4 for 7 from the floor with that make.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
The attack from Sac trail. Outside, Lund. Carrington. And he's going for the boot here. And Lund slams it in. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Now Carrington. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the paint. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for the three-point play.
Substitution for the attack from Sac. Substitution for High Flyers.
MP outside to the inside. Done. That's good.
2 points.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist.
Friend, your stream's pretty cool, and
such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
High Flyers trailing. There's the screen. And here's MP on the outside.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
And that gives him the lead.
And this is a game of hot potato. The lead getting passed back and forth.
And you just know that there are going to be a few more exchanges left before this one's over.
Outside Pagan. Returns it to Martinez. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. On the wing, O'Neal. Shoots from the baseline. And the high flyers tack on 2 more. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Clock is at 3. Martinez can't get it to go. And here's the fast break. And that one's good. It's Mills.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
Back to Pagan. There's the 3. Hits the three-pointer.
That 3 from Pagan is something he loves to do. And he can really change a game's course when he gets hot.
Outside, MP. Mills on the wing. MP. From past the arc. Nails it from 3. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Here's Pagan. The high flyers grab the miss. And here's MP on the outside. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on is just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
Pagan, covered by MP. And he's going for the alley-oop. Out of bounds, it'll be the high flyers' ball.
That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
The high flyers with the lead. MP outside. The tray. Good again, and he's now 9 for 13 shooting.
This run has really widened the gap in the game. They're way out in front now.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their D.
Pagan with it. Outside Carrington. And they come right back down with their own three-pointer. And the first half now in the books. High Flyers lead this one. They lead by 9. And plenty more to come right after this. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now Carrington, guarded by O'Neal, and Lund slams it in.
Blocking in, putting that body to work. Lund set an effective screen and then got himself in the scoring position.
MP outside. Pass to Callahan. From deep, it's MP. Drains the triple.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And it's stolen by MP. Down low. Gov. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
I like the aggressiveness there from Gov near the bucket.
And it's Sac's ball. Outside Pagan. Outside Carrington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. O'Neal. He's covered by Carrington. MP with the bucket.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Pass to Lund. Carrington to the middle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
To the inside. And MP throws it down.
It's the point throwing it down now.
We don't see that often, if ever, at the high school level.
It's such a special talent. I mean, putting on a show.
Pass to Carrington. Lund. Lund inside. The kick out to Lund. Offensive rebound. Pagan shot good.
Rebounding is all about effort. There, he shows plenty.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. So it's no teams making a change here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Now MP. Pagan defending. Gov outside. Back to MP. Brock. The High Flyers with another miss. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Return to MP. Pass to Gov. Lets it go from deep. Cunningham brings down the ball.
And even if it didn't fall, you're more than okay with him trying the three in that occasion.
Lunge. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
Here's the three. And MP, good for three.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. Carrington for three. Sack with another miss.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
And MP gets it to go.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Here's Carrington. To the paint. Cunningham. Wide open. That one goes. Count it.
Beautiful play. Right there, you see two guys completely on the same page.
On the wing, it's MP. He clangs that one off the back iron, and it falls.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Here's Mecca. Now Carrington inside, covered by Mills. To the left wing. Mecca can't hit. And here's the fast break. Oh, and the jam by MP.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
A difficult situation for Sack. Now Carrington. And he banks in the layup. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the U250.
Look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
And it's Sack's ball. And here's Carrington. Pass to Lund. Here's Olsen. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
Brock left side. MP. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
To the left wing. Outside, Lund. With just 5 to shoot. Here's Olsen. The high flyers grab the miss. Passes to MP. Now here's Mills. Right side, MP. It's Callahan. Fires the three. And it's Mills missing. And a whistle against Callahan. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough call there, and a tough break for the D.
But I don't have a problem with the call. He was still sliding in there.
And again, the attack from Sack, no good.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there.
Pure from three-point range.
Some players try to do a little too much on the club circuit, but not O'Neal. Great job of being unselfish and using his open teammate.
2 minutes.
Begun, bring the ball up the floor. He's guarded tight. Pass to Carrington. Shoots the three. And Callahan pulls it down. Now MP. Pagan defending. Now Mills. Now O'Neal. From deep, it's MP. Gets it to go from long range.
An improving aspect of O'Neal's game. If we have a second to talk about his playmaking, because right there he just made the right play, and he knows that that's important for his team.
And it's stolen by MP. To the middle. And O'Neal gets it to go.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Right side, Lund. Releases from the wing and drills it. Now the high flyers with it. Lund with the steal. Inside. Pagan. Great D that time from Nathan O'Neal. Here's MP. And that's in. Coming off the assist from Gov.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Lund with the pick. To the inside. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Pass to Gov. Back to MP. And the layup's good off the glass.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Outside Pagan. So it's the high flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part...
We'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game.
Quit playing.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Never that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Oh, what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Loon Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the one. Devontae Mills is the two guard. Nathan O'Neal and Ben Gov are the forwards, and the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have... complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Now here's Mitchell. Over Brock. Mitchell's shot is off. Now here's Brock. Diaz covering. And that one's good for Brock.
The defense allowed him to get to his spot. High efficiency offense in the paint.
To the inside. Robert off on the layup. MP. Diaz covering. Down low. Here's Callahan. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
O'Neal, no good. Union Elite trail. Kicks it to Mitchell. And here's Robert. And Diaz, now covered by MP. Diaz off the mark. Now the High Flyers with it. From deep, it's MP. And Harris pulls down the rebound. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Here's Mitchell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Diaz. And nothing is falling for them right now. Now the High Flyers with it. A 12-point contest. O'Neal, Bird defending. MP outside with 4 to shoot. And another 3 for the Flyers.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters, pronto.
Now here's Diaz. Over MP. Union Elite again can't hit it.
The defender did a great job contesting that shot.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Diaz with it, guarded by MP. Outside, Harris. Back to Diaz. Robert. Offline with the 3. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris. This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
And time called here, Union Elite.
Substitution for High Flyers.
To the middle. Back to Kolish. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, it's Pagan. Good D that time from MP.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Good-looking dunk on display right there, using just one hand to finish it off.
He just makes it look so effortless, even when he's going up with force.
Part of what makes him stand out is the versatility on his dunks. It's so impressive.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Kicks it to Walker. Offensive board. 2 points as that one goes.
Second chance points are like found money, and they can fuel a team.
Here's MP. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's Walker. Extending his range. Still looking for his first make after that miss. 0 for 2. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Yep, that one goes.
That's what you call passing a teammate open, guiding him perfectly.
To the paint. Here's Casey. No dice from 9 feet. Here's Kolish. Kicks it to Walker. Kolish. Outside Pagan. Here's Kolish.
2 minutes
The
remaining.
three. Walker can't hit it. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Walker, covered by Mills. Fires at the elbow. MP grabs the miss. Shoots it. And the high flyers, another triple.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Now here's MP. He's got 34. Kicks it to El Madawi. MP. Inside. Mills, left side. Out to the right wing. El Madawi misses.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Pagan misses. Mills with the look. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Whoa, the handles of Mills looking like the floor general he is.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Here's Kolish. That misses. Would have counted if it gone. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. High Flyers out in front, opening a huge gap, and plenty more to come right after this. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Bird. The pick from Harris. From deep. And Callahan pulls it down. Now here's Brock. Guarded by Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Out to the wing. And here's MP on the outside. And another three for the Flyers.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
Now Harris. And now whistle blown against MP. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
The block, the block, the block!
Kicks it to Mitchell. Left side, it's Diaz. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Brock. Union Elite gets it back. Mitchell's shot is off.
That's a good shot from him. The offense should be happy with the chance they created.
Hey, look at Callahan making the hot pass. Everyone loves a center who drops dimes.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that and stop this run.
Back to Diaz. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And again, the miss from Mitchell.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. It's not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Mitchell with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Attempts an 8-footer, and the shot falls.
And Diaz, he's a confident shooter. When his feet are set, when he's in rhythm, he can be lethal.
The drive by MP, and MP throws it down.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Union Elite with the ball. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Back to Bird. Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pass to Harris. That one is cut off line to the right, but it drops in for him. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Now here's Diaz. Kicks it to Mitchell.
Yo, watch it!
Bird. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Rodder. Can't cash it in from close range. And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level. And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way. Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
Pass to Brock. O'Neal. Bird defending. Outside MP. And that's in. Coming off the assist from Gov.
Terrific giveaway by Gov. Instead of holding the ball, he feeds the open man.
Now here's Diaz. Defense right there. Now Harris. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Will it go? Hauled in by High Flyers. From deep, it's MP. And another three for the Flyers.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside Diaz. Goes up on the strike. Yep, count it.
Ooh, that was like a Dre Hugo signature mid-range shot. Nice form on the jumper by Diaz.
Outside MP. And the High Flyers, another triple.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now here's Mitchell. as the shot clock ticks down. Now MP. Pass to Brock. MP. Fires for three. Pure from three-point range.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Bird, guarded by O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. Harris sets the pick. To the inside.
Get the perimeter.
That shot, no good. Here's the high flyers.
Come on, baby, right. Come around.
Back to Callahan. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Here's Diaz. Pass to Harris. Back to Diaz. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Now Harris. And it's out of bounds. Union Elite able to retain possession here.
Substitution, Union Elite. Substitution for High Flyers.
And Union Elite has possession. Here's Kolish. To the middle. From 10 feet out. No good on the shot attempt. A bit long that time. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Dunks like that require serious skill. Certainly not as easy as he made it look.
And he sure does have a lot of skill.
Some of us never get that high up in our lives. This guy can really elevate.
Here's Kolish. Can they get it? Hauled in by high flyers. Second chance shot. Harris, no good.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot. He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Here's Walker, now covered by MP. A nice shot from Harris.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
Outside MP. Pass to Mills. Return to MP. It's Callahan. Clock at 6. On target from long range.
And he has been feeling it all game. His shot is falling from everywhere he puts it up.
Here's Kolish, now guarded by Mills. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside MP. Let's go with the three. And another three for the Flyers.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Pass now to Harris. Walker, guarded by MP. Here's Kolish. There's the triple. Rebound by Almadawi. And here's MP on the outside. Rebound by Union Elite. Here's Kolish. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential.
Man, in that move I did, like,
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're gonna. If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon, the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense with Lack and Cologne on the wings and Robinson and Pertunsi locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
A confident player who steps up in the biggest moments. Any coach would have loved to have McCall on their team.
Defensive foul.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's MP. And he's got 6 points for him. Pass now to Harris. Back to MP. And Robinson pulls it down. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's McCall. Outside for Lack. UIBL, no good that time either. Pass to Mills. MP. And another three for the WCBL.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Now here's Cologne. Outside, McCall. Stone grabs the board. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the court.
And the whistle blown against them. Big substitution coming up here for the WCBL. Now a timeout called by EYBL. EYBL trailing, and being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in a...
That dude just got posterized.
That was brilliant.
And he shows us all here what the breakaway rim was invented for.
He almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long.
Great dunk and a great game we've got on our hands.
And MP gets it to go.
He's been a huge catalyst for this offense here.
Johnson with the rock. Inside. And it's thrown down by Leftos.
Give him some credit there. He had no chance at all to stop the slam with a much bigger man taking it over him, but he hung in there and gave it a shot.
That is a sweet-looking one-handed slam.
When the game is this close, he's someone you can really rely on.
Absolutely, and great to have such a dependable finisher.
Now here's Johnson to the inside, and dunked home by Grant Tombo. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Here's Tombo, pass to Dermanenko. Johnson, covered by MP. From deep, Grant Tombo. Rebound goes to the WCBL. From 19 feet away. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
And so it's the EYBL with it. They trail by 7. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded tight. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out, Moore pulls it in. From deep, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane display.
Now here's Johnson. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Pass to Corrado. MP. And another 3 for the WCBL.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Tombo. Johnson, guarded by MP. Now here's Johnson. Can they get it? Joey Johnson misses again.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Here's Tombo. Vlad Dermanenko for 3. The three-pointer goes.
The pass, the shot, all superb.
Here's Benish. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Johnson, soft touch off the glass and in.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Late reaction by the D, and he makes them pay.
Here's MP. He's got 30. Pass to Moore. 4-3. Sinks it from distance.
Everyone knows that the corner threes are a little bit easier, and a smart player like Moore understands that and takes advantage.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Johnson. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
Jish to Tombo. The 3. The shot misses. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. It's the WCBL All-Stars. They lead by 18. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
So it's the West now. MP outside. On the wing, Mills. MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
And comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Looking to match the 3 they just made. I love it.
Robinson. He's covered by Harris. Pass to Cologne. Lack. Here's Perchumsky. Got it. Good job right there in the low post.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumsky the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
And here's MP. And here's Mills from outside. That shot, no good. And so it's the EYBL with it. It's a 16-point game. McCall. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. Outside, MP. Another 3 for the WCBL.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Outside, Black. And there's a whistle. That one's on Cologne. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
On the wing, Harris. There's the triple. And the West hits it again from deep.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. skills and size, and 3 more points.
Cologne on the outside. Pass to Lack. Tries again. And he connects with the jumper. Stone outside. Now Harris. Defended by Robinson. From deep, it's MP. Knocks down. Down along Jay.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line.
No good on that second free throw. A nice shot and finish from Stone. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
And you look at the production of these 2 stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. Back to Lack. Stay there. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Robinson, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. So it's both teams making a change here. Pass to Moore. Back to Bishop. MP. He clangs that one off the back iron, and it falls.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in. Nice adjustment here with the full court press, trying to rattle the offense a bit.
Jonathan Lack on the wing. The UIBL, no good that time either. MP outside. And there's the pick. Lets it go from the wing. And again, the West All-Stars score.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Really nice rebounding display. All game long, getting it done on the glass.
Yeah, they have totally dominated the glass. Huge advantage for the team in that category.
And the WCBL again with the bucket.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3. And here's the West All-Stars. Here's MP. Connects on the 17-footer.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
Now Lack. Johnson with the rock. Now guarded by MP. Pass over to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Now Johnson to stop the run. The rebound by Schrader. Outside MP. Here's Moore. MP. He's covered by Johnson. Here's MP. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
Now MP. Pass to Schrader. Back to MP. From up top, and the WCBL again with the bucket.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Now Leftos. Vlad Dermanenko for three. Good, and Leftos gets the assist.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Moore, and again, the West All-Stars score.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Jonathan Lack draws the double. Let's go with the three. Not gonna go that time.
Even without the three ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
From deep, it's MP. Hits the three-pointer.
Another smooth stroke. That's perfect form he's showing us at the three-point line.
Johnson for three. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
And here's MP on the outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Pass to Dermanenko. Aslanoglu outside. Back to Dermanenko. On target from long range.
You're just asking for more trouble than you can handle if you let him roam free in three-point range.
Left side, Bishop. Pass to Moore. MP. And another three for the WCBL.
And a three in response. Back and forth we go.
Right back at you. I love this competitiveness.
Now here's Dermanenko. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the UIBL from deep.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Johnny Chu, guarded by Leftos. Back to MP. Moore outside. MP. Shoots the three. And another three for the WCBL.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Now here's Johnson. Vlad Dermanenko for three. The rebound by Bishop. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Schrader. MP. Bishop, defended by Robinson. And MP gets it to go.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Outside, it's Johnson. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Whew. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this
NP.
Right. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's gonna get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off.
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming.
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on! Let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never
Cap,
win.
no, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. perimeter! Get forward! Get forward! Get it! Yo, watch it! Go, 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 go! Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful. Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Good evening and welcome. We have FBSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Suniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talents that France has to offer. And a lot of great talents on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Marks with the ball. Picked up by Ahern. Back to Marks. Peltier. Inside. And that one's good. Marks. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. A clear look for Chauvet. Harris grabs the miss. MP on the wing. He's guarded by Peltier. Gonzalez, that's good.
Well, for a guy like an MP, trying to make a name for himself, hitting threes will go a long way.
Pass to Marks. Marshall. He lobs up the alley pass. And the jam by Marks.
Now, something that's interesting, you kind of think about it, the fitness level of these players, the professional level, it's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're there.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Peltier. Shoots the three. The rebound by Gonzalez. Harris with the lead. Lets it go. The quick look, no good that time. Over to the left wing. Outside Marks.
Dreams it from beyond the arc.
Knocking it down from outside. Great work by Marks, stretching out the floor.
Now here's Gonzalez. Chauvet covering. Back to MP for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern. And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
And a Chauvet missing. MP outside. Pass to Ahern.
Now Gonzalez.
Chauvet covering.
Just 5 to shoot. Makes the three.
And Paris, another triple.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Such a hot start.
Good on the three-point shot.
I love seeing teams go with the back and forth like that. Chauvet answering the call.
MP inside. Chauvet covering. Back to MP.
Three-pointer.
Rebound by Nanterre.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Back to Marchand.
And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws.
It's going to go on Elich.
Marchand's so good at getting the ball in the hoop. The defense have their hands all over him.
And a new group getting ready for Nanterre.
Pass to Gonzalez. And that's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Lets the floater go. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
Paris FC basket ahead. And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris.
Teams deciding to change it up.
And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
A sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around. Straight to the tin for the jam.
Yeah, he's a brick wall. There was no way for his man to get around that one, was there?
And a well-built wall with that.
Yeah, no chance of getting around that. I mean, the pick was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and we know that's probably not going to happen.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And Nanterre making a change here. And so here's Nanterre.
Yeah, it's a 10-point game.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He spent some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Fires for three.
Another three for Paris.
You got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range.
When he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's so tough for the defender. As easy a three as you're going to get.
Pass to Marchand.
There's the triple. The shot misses.
And it's Paris with the ball.
The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Gonzalez, that's good.
Zero hesitation for MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Chauvet, good on the shot.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
MP on the wing. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
Don't take your eyes off him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Shot high post. And again, it's Nanterre.
I really like that shot from Chevet. Forced the defense to guard all three levels, including the mid-range.
And the ball out of play, Nanterre will have it.
You gotta ask, where was he going with that pass? Awful turnover.
And Nanterre has possession. They trail by 14. Up top, Peltier. Guarded by Dumont. Here's Marchand. Harris grabs the miss. MP outside. Outside for Illich. Back to MP.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing, damn it, he can do it with J.
Marks for three.
The shot that time not on target.
Outside Dumont.
Gonzalez from beyond the arc and then some. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up 19. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway.
Here's Zadirko.
But one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Lambert inside. Zadirko on him. Lambert's shot is good.
Yeah, well, we all know that Lambert can shoot it, but that length gives him a major advantage around the rim as well.
Zadirko inside.
Guarded by Lambert. Back to MP.
Just 4 to shoot. Plenty of space.
And Lambert pulls it down.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, as a coach, you can't stand seeing him have that much space to get his shot off.
Man, Chauvin was just calling for that one. He was confident in that shot.
And Nanterre Elite with possession.
17-point game.
Pass to Marchand.
Releases.
Harris grabs the miss.
Now Zadirko. And here's MP from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Unselfish play by Zadirko. Sets his man up perfectly.
And Nanterre has possession. Outside Chauvet.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Goes up on the wing. Jump shot is good that time.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And Paris tacks on 2 more.
He scored most of the points himself. His offense is a big part of their recipe for success.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Ahern, a good look. Again, it's Paris.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Pass to Illich. Back to MP.
He's feeling it. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far.
And the jam by Lambert. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Pass to Shohei.
There's the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
NP on the wing. The shot is good on the assist by Elich.
Superb assist. He played the role of maestro on that one.
Now here's Marchand. Outside Chauvet. Pass to Peltier.
Jacks up a three. Good on the triple.
There's Frankie Peltier helping the team stretch out that defense.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
And here's MP from the arc. Marchand with the rebound. And Nanterre Elite with possession. Three-pointer Chauvet.
Mr. Ball meets Mr. Basket for his 5th happy pairing of the game. He's 5 for 9.
MP outside. Elich with the bucket.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided.
Paris FC basket ahead. And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all... all set as we get this fourth quarter.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. For three.
And that's good. MP for three.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
And just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight.
Lambert up top. Screen by Lambert.
Shot clock at 5.
Peltier, no good.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half he's having.
And Nanterre Elite with possession. Pass to Lambert. Now Marks. Marchand outside. Here's Lambert. Oh! Rejected by Monsieur.
Gonzalez with it.
And Marks picks him up defensively. Back to MP.
To the paint.
Monsieur. And a dunk by Monsieur.
Oh, maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Peltier left side.
And that time also missed a shot. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Three-pointer Chauvet. It's hauled in by Paris. MP on the wing. Marks defending.
He gets it in there.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Lambert inside. He's covered by Leduc. Lambert's shot is good.
We're seeing a big night from Lambert. With every bucket, that draft stock goes up. The combination of size and shooting is tantalizing.
Over to the wing. Back to MP. Pass to Portier. Gonzalez. Chauvet covering. It's good.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Unafraid to get into the lane and challenge that defense, Gabriel Chauvet.
Pass to Leduc. Gonzalez. All sorts of time. Again, it's Paris.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off
battle.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait, I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No, look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true. You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but...
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, Thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy is bad.
It's Vincent MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent, why don't you describe your games to my followers?
But you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watch tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought, you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yo, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
I thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec. M'en fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro?
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. It's Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up-and-down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Leduc.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Leduc, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
MP outside. The trade. And the three ball is good.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
And you look at the Strasbourg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EVA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Now here's Lemieux. Roquefort, defended by Elish.
6 on the shot clock.
Leduc for three. Ahern with the rebound.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him there.
And here's MP from the arc. A rebound by Roquefort.
Look at the potential Ledoux. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Now here's Leduc. Strasbourg again missing. MP outside. Three-pointer. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Outside Viseur. And the basket by Leduc.
His presence as a scorer has a calming effect for them. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Gonzalez. He's covered by Leduc. Another three. for Paris.
As long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll keep firing them.
As he should. When you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, why not?
The teammates just keep feeding the hot hands.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Outside Illich. Back to MP.
The three bangs home the trifecta.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
Outside to Stewart. Pass to Lemuel.
Launches it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, playing with a high motor, Stewart kept it alive, and it paid off.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he's used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Pass to Leduc.
With the fadeaway. The rebound by Zadirko.
It's Paris leading. Outside Illich.
Up top Gonzalez.
Illich.
There's the triple.
And that's good. MP for three.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
Paris making a change here.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter play.
Miller outside.
And he's going for the alley-oop.
Stolen by Portier. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Here's Charpentier. He's covered by Ahern.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Miller. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, in that 15 to 18-foot area, Miller can be effective for Strasburg.
Pass to Illich. Ahern. MP outside.
Beyond the arc.
Another three for Paris.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him.
Here's Leon.
Gonzalez covering.
Pass to Leon. Now Miller.
From outside the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And with Coach Lane Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
And here's MP from the arc. Offensive rebound.
Puts up a three.
The shot is good on the assist by Illich.
Well, this is what Paris likes about Illich. The big man is always willing to make the extra pass.
On the wing, Miller. Pass to Charpentier. Leon. And Strasburg hits again from deep.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
The three-pointer is on target.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, just yet.
Here's Leon.
Gonzalez covering. Pass to Miller.
Here's Leon. And Strasburg hits again from deep.
Boy, he loves getting looks like that from three-point range. No one near him.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line. And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. So he hits one of the 2 from the stripe.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
MP outside. And count it from 19 feet away.
His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are just falling for him.
Lets it go from 14. And that concludes the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up 7. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Illich, a kick out to Demal.
Here's MP for 3.
Strasbourg with the rebound. Lemieux with it. Illich picks him up. Pass to Leduc. Monsieur. Good, and Leduc gets the assist.
Excellent pass by Leduc. NBA scouts love his playmaking.
To the wing, right side.
Screen by MP.
The 3 ball buries the long-range jumper.
They've hardly needed anyone else to get out to this lead. He's provided almost all their offense.
Outside Leduc.
Shot clock at 5.
Again, Strasbourg converting.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Aaron on the wing.
No good on the 3.
Strasbourg trailing.
Inside. Miller. Oh, misses the dunk.
You're not going to see him do that often. Usually when he rises up, that's a guaranteed slam. Oops.
And here's MP from the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Unselfish play by Zadirko. Sets his man up perfectly.
Leduc with it. He's there.
Maybe that dunks the shot in the arm. They really need to cut into that lead.
Well, it's certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats.
Let's see if it changes this one.
I think it will change this one. I mean, that could be an instant momentum shift. That was just a rim rattler.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there. He's found his rhythm here in the third. You can see his confidence. Everything he's putting up from long range seems to be falling.
Outside Leduc.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Now Paris FC basket with it. Pass to Ahern.
Gonzalez.
Shoots over Vasseur. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other?
What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Ledoux.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Ledoux. For whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
Ledoux with the steal.
To the paint. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And Harris going with a different look here. Strasburg calls timeout.
Here's Miller.
Pass to Ledoux. Lemieux.
That three off the mark.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Here's Miller. And Miller finishing it off.
I like watching Miller take charge like this, seeing the lane and just going right into it.
MP outside. Lets it fly from 18. That's good on the jumper.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys, and he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Tries it from 19.
Again, it's Paris.
All right, little old school stuff from MP going with the midi.
And here's Ledoux.
A rebound by Zadirko.
MP outside. Screen by Elich.
Here's MP for three. Drops in the tray.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Miller with the ball. He's picked up by Dumont. Pass to Lemieux. Back to Ledoux.
Shoots over Gonzalez.
Again, Ledoux missing.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try to shoot his way out of.
I'm sure his teammates would agree with that, Tim. Last thing they want to see him doing is shooting it more.
I think he had some coaches that felt the same way.
Here's Miller. Outside Ledoux. Ledoux with another miss. MP on the wing. He's covered by Ledoux.
Gonzalez, that's good.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Unloads.
Strasburg with the rebound. Ledoux with it.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
A huge scoring night for Ledoux. We're seeing why most are saying he'll be a first-round pick. Another gem from France.
Back to MP.
Takes the three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Ledoux. Again, Ledoux missing.
No credit to D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable in the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Players at this level you just cannot give an inch to.
Right side, Ledoux. Again, Ledoux missing.
Here's Gonzalez. Oh, and a slam by MP.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is...
Vincent Ledoux is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
Look, I have a ton of respect for guys in this league.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
My job is to do whatever this team...
And lastly, you put together quite the high...
Miss Mueller, at the end of the day...
Hey, Turkey.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give snail a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K 250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for
It's
us.
better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle-Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospect?
Yeah, well, they call him the Eagle for a reason. He's a great finisher with both hands. I mean, just tremendous hops. They're gonna try to get him running downhill with a full head of steam. So yeah, we need to communicate, not get caught on screens, and challenge him at the rim.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win, and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament, and lose and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FBSL season no matter what. But how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
Yeah, well, the EBAs don't start in time.
And just moments ago, an aerial view above the Arc de Triomphe monument here in Paris. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of the FBSL on 2K Sports. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Coming up, it'll be Paris versus Marseille.
And Paris FC has been the surprise of the season. They've pulled out some impressive wins, and with just one more win here tonight, they're going to qualify for the EBA tournament.
And it's safe to say that MP has led this team far beyond expectation.
No question about that. I mean, if they get into that EBA tournament, well, anything can happen from there. But don't sleep on Marseille. They've got a lot of experienced players like Louis Dupont who are about as competitive as it gets. Well, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
To the middle. Here's Parker. That falls. Great assist by Bourgeois.
Well, this is where Parker excels. When he's inside near the basket, he can be a force.
Here's Gonzalez. Here's Dumont from the arc. And the ball out of play. Marseille will have it. Here's Brisebois. Barrow outside. First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. Parker misses. You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well. But from what I've seen, they could do it.
And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most had them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
After the three on the other end, you had to know MP was itching to hit a three of his own.
Bourgeois, defended by Elich. And the basket is good.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
Dumont on the wing. Ahern outside. Gonzalez. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the three. Another three for Paris.
When you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point, the youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
Now here's Barrow. Dupont into the lane. And Dupont throwing it down.
This is Dupont at his very best, slicing and dicing on the drive.
Down low. It's stolen by Parker. From about 10 feet out, here's Bourgeois. And that one is good with
with the extra effort on the glass.
Hey, let's put it simply, guys. Bourgeois wanted that rebound more than anybody else.
Ahern on the wing. Back to MP.
Jacks up a three.
Another three for Paris. And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong. They've really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, it surpassed their fans' expectations already.
Yes, and a nice assist from Elish.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling. Like this.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Parker.
Ahern with the rebound. MP outside. Sidirko a screen.
Gonzalez, that's good.
His performance from long range has been something to behold.
That's been his shot today, no doubt about it.
Keep feeding him.
The basket's coming early and off.
Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter. And Marseille making a change here.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter play.
And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
And Rouillard gets it to go.
They're playing way too soft and that close to the rim.
Gonzalez, that's good.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
Pass to Rouillard. Here's Valois. Monsieur defending. Brisebois, long range.
His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
He's got so many tricks in his bag. He will find a way to hurt you.
MP outside. And Paris tacks on 2 more. And you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when we talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
Now here's Bourgeois.
To the paint. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
He placed the pass right in front of him and let him just run right into it.
And Marseille making a change here.
At the line for Marseille. Oh yeah. The line for 1.
It's Paris leading.
Now here's Gonzalez. He has 29. Drops in the tray.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
Using his size around the rim, Elish cashing in for 2, playing big for Paris.
Pass to Rouillard. Back to Brisebois.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Ahern outside.
And here's MP from the arc.
And Paris, another triple.
You have to admire how assertive MP is. Ready to shoot as soon as he gets it.
Bourgeois with it. Elish picks him up.
To the inside.
Here's off Reesbaugh's feed.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
MP outside. Pass to Elich.
Gonzalez.
Guarded by Dupont.
Shot clock at 5.
Again, it's Paris.
Love how confident NP is rising up from there, knowing, damn it, he can do it today.
Basket good.
That's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to do it.
Zadirko outside. Back to MP.
Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 15. And we've got more in store for you right after